Well, our research program is directed by 11 farmers who are elected by fellow farmers representing certain areas of the corn producing districts. And what we do is we bring that information that we gather from other farmers about what they see as needs, not only to keep them in business, but to advance their business, to make them better stewards of the soil and the environment, better crop producers. And we bring that knowledge and gather all the information, and we spend research dollars to fulfill that. We get into a lot of different things where we start exploring what keeps me in business, what advances my business, and what gives me hope for the next generation. We focus quite a bit on environmental concerns, mainly nitrogen and phosphate, because they directly impact water. And so when we look at that, we look at nitrogen used by the crop. We look at how we can save that nitrogen and make better efficient use of it. So we dive into the idea of maybe cover crops, alternative crops, different application methods, different resources that we can use to take and preserve that nitrogen in the soil to make it available for the next year's corn crop or that year's corn crop. Innovation program, we started that about 5 years ago. It's been a huge success. We've got basically 3 tiers of involvement, where if we have a farmer that's got a basic idea that he brings to us and it requires just a little bit of money and a little bit of technical expertise and help, we can help them get them started with that. It might be a cover crop seeding mechanism, or maybe what kind of a tillage tool should I use on this particular field. And then we get into a little bit more advanced level where there's actually a little bit of research fundamental to it, where we actually involve the University of Minnesota or else a Central or a crop consultant, and they advise the farmer on how to change their operation to advance. And then we finally get into the higher end bracket, where it's basically focused on research from the university and cooperators out in the country. And so that's an exciting program. 5 years, we've invested just about $750,000 into it. And we just love the idea that we've got people that get involved and bring us ideas. Well, new uses is our future. We're always looking for that next big breakthrough, whether it's going to be a new use for ethanol. We might tie that into an electric car, advocate for the idea of combining an electric vehicle with an E85 motor. So we take and engage with the University of Minnesota and other researchers to take and explore possibilities. And basically it's venture research where they may come to us with an idea, or we may come to them and say, we want you to do this. And they sit down, they look at the possibilities, and we encourage them to think outside the box. Research is one of the ways Minnesota Corn works on your behalf.